Are you ready for fight number 8, ladies and gentlemen? Make some noise, Derry! Our next fight is a bantamweight bout. Fighting out of the red corner, representing SPG Strabane. Please welcome to the octagon, Shaun Doherty!
By surprise, take me to your paradise. Want to see the jungle? Na 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 na. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. As the sun was going down, I see graffiti on the wall. The sounds, graffiti on the wall. It says we're magic, magic, graffiti on the wall. I see graffiti on the wall. And it says, ooh, ah, up the ras, say, ooh, ah, up the ras. Ooh, ah, up the ras, say, ooh, ah, up the ras.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Evolve Derry. Please welcome to the octagon, Mathew Mulligan!
If he gang up, burn them bridges. 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 4 racks, I'll risk it. Me plus hunch, that's violence. Siblings sliding, riding or up, then bill it. Get me a drop, I'll draw that bait. Tryna turn man off, bro, they on the mains. Do it and dash, don't leave no trace. Sitting corner in the ends, or we go up. If it ain't gang, I'll burn them bridges. 4 racks, I'll risk it. Me plus hunch, that's violence. Siblings sliding, riding or up, then bill it. Get me a drop, I'll draw that bait. Tryna turn man off, bro, they on the mains. Do it and dash, don't leave no trace. Sitting corner in the ends, or we go up. If it ain't gang, I'll burn them bridges. 4 racks, I'll risk it. Me plus hunch, that's violence. Siblings sliding, riding or up, then bill it. Get me a drop, I'll draw that bait. Tryna turn man off, bro, they on the mains. Do it and dash, don't leave no trace. Sitting corner in the ends, or we go up. If it ain't gang, I'll burn them bridges. 4 racks, I'll risk it. Me plus hunch, that's violence. Siblings sliding, riding or up, then bill it. Get me a drop, I'll draw that bait. Tryna turn man off, bro, they on the mains. Do it and dash, don't leave no trace. Sitting corner in the ends, or we go up.
Both fighters 0-1. Both fighters lost their debuts and were finished in this cage on Chaos. So both of them searching for their first victory. Only one of them is going to bring that to fruition after this evening's bout. Bit of the wolf tones to listen to on the walkouts there. Went down well with at least half the audience on the King's coronation weekend, no less. Here we go. Bantamweight action. Furious, fast pace expected. Mulligan looking to step in and land some shots here. The taller, longer fighter. Nice low calf kick, just upset the balance of Doherty. And Doherty eats a left hand in that exchange. That's a nice calf kick. Disguised it well, hit it behind that straight right hand. Again, takes that lead leg out from underneath. That's a really effective weapon for him so far. Doherty drops Mulligan. Mulligan has to scramble. He got up very quickly. I'm surprised because he looked like
he's
he
in
was.
a guillotine.
He looked
No,
like he
he's
was
out.
folded there. Yeah, he's got his head clear, but a flash knockdown there.
That fight was nearly stopped because Aaron ran over. It looked as if he was gonna stop it. Mulligan was able just to gather himself again.
Yeah, usually when you see a fighter get dropped in a flash like that, they need a few moments to gather their bearings. But he managed to just pop straight back up and wrestle up. Could have been in real trouble there. It's been an exciting start to this one. Doherty probably thought for a moment he was home and hosed, but looks like he's got a little bit more work to do. He's got a good strong overhook on that right arm of Mulligan. Is he going to be able to use it to create a submission opportunity, either by attacking that arm or maybe climbing up with the opposite leg and over the shoulder and into a triangle attempt? And he's electing to just get that guard a little bit higher and loses the underhook. So there's a bit of a fight for wrist control going on in this close guard position. Yeah, Doherty's going to have to be a little more adventurous in those positions. Finds himself back on his feet. That calf kick. It's a very, very effective weapon in this first round. That big flash knockdown from the left hook was the big moment. Mulligan going back to the well with that kick, and you can be walking into shots sometimes when you overcommit to these things or when you're becoming predictable in that type of attack. A big leaping left hook there by Doherty doesn't find its home, and the first round is
wild. First round.
Yeah, both fighters found their backside hitting the canvas. Doherty's backside hit the canvas on a couple of occasions from that low calf kick, which Mulligan was using to great effect, but he became a bit predictable with that attack and stepped right in and ate a left hook for his troubles. I think it was a left hook, and found himself on his back momentarily, and we all thought the bout was going to be stopped for a moment, but recovered well. So a big round two ahead of us. Both fighters taking deep breaths, looking like they're feeling the pace of that first one. We'll expect to see Mulligan go back to the well on that low calf kick every time he finds Doherty heavy on the lead leg. That one clipped the outside of the knee. Big leaping right hand. Doherty finding himself momentarily corralled against the fence, but Mulligan popping that jab out to great effect. Doherty with the big wild swing and back fist. He's on the outside and losing the range battle against this taller, longer fighter. Rolling with some of those punches and ducks under that left hand and trying to just keep a nice tight guard. Tries that teep to the face. He's just a little bit far out of range at the moment. And then the step in and the leg kick. Mulligan is managing the distance a little bit better. Slides out of range as soon as he sees Doherty advance, just like he did there. And when he throws, of course, he's the man with the longer limbs. He's finding it a little bit easier to find a home for some of those shots, whereas Doherty struggling to get into the requisite range to do some damage. One below the belt. There was a groan from Doherty. Mulligan looks confused, doesn't think it landed below the belt, but There was a big yelp of discomfort in that exchange. Be interesting to see how this affects him going forward.
He's not looking too comfortable.
He ain't getting up in a hurry. That was a big one. It's difficult to see from the angle how that shot may have landed.
Mathew's having a good second round, though. He's a good fight IQ. The distance control's just brilliant. But
yeah, he really just got a grasp of it, and Doherty didn't, and starting to eke away on the scorecards, you would imagine, from his opponent. But you don't like to see these breaks in the momentum. We saw 2 of these in the Houston Connolly bout, and it just disrupts the flow of the fight.
Yeah, no man wants to take a kick to the box, but it probably came at a good time for Shaun.
Yeah, absolutely. Doherty's taking some big deep breaths. He doesn't look like he's in any better shape than he was when it happened. Looks like he's really struggling. Hopefully he's all right to continue. You do get the full 5 minutes. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. He looks in a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain. We might be in a position where we're seeing this bout called off. He might not be able to continue.
Yeah, it's looking honest. You're right, Paul.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like there's been a small improvement in his condition here. So, referee and the medic both involved in this discussion, and the body language of Doherty just tells me that he may not be able to continue here. Really unfortunate, because it wasn't like it was a deliberate shot. It's just one of those things that happens in mixed martial arts. When the shots are flowing, sometimes they land where they shouldn't, and Mulligan doing well just to stay focused, stay on his feet, stay warm, stay loose. Doherty's trying to just get moving around a little bit now, and the crowd urging him on to stay interested in continuing, but it's difficult to see. He looks very uncomfortable. Referee Aaron Wallace could be getting all the signals he needs from the fighter that the fight might need to be stopped. We could be seeing a no contest.
All the way, Mulligan's just prancing side to side. He just wants to get going again.
Yeah, he was really getting into his flow.
Yeah, he hasn't taken his eyes off Shaun since the stoppage.
Yeah, staying moving, staying warm. Not allowing himself to get distracted. But I'm looking at the screen here, and I'm looking at Shaun Doherty's body language, and he's telling me he does not want to continue here. He's telling me he's not able to continue. He's complaining to the ref that he doesn't feel great, and be interested to see what the ref is checking, how much time he's given him so far. We must be close to that 5 minute mark now, and he has discussions now. He's going to have a discussion with head referee Dec Larkin. I think we're going to see this fight. It's very likely that we're going to see this fight stopped. Be a really unfortunate ending to what was one of the more exciting bouts we've had this evening, and it's looking very likely the ref's going to stop the action, and he does so. The fighter just didn't give him any indication that he was able to or willing to continue, and unfortunately that's the end of that. I think we're going to see a no contest. A lot of fans here in attendance for Mathew Mulligan this evening, and he will not want the fight to have ended this way, but these are the breaks. it's going to be scored. So we just overheard referee discussion there. The round is going to be scored as a full round. So I think you might be seeing Mathew Mulligan getting his hand raised here. And saying that, Doherty dropped Mulligan in round 1. There's every chance he won that round on the scorecards. If this is scored as a full round, you'd imagine Mulligan gets the round on the scorecards. You may well see a unanimous draw. There's every chance that happens too. Oh, this is such a complex situation.
Do you know, it might be that.
Might be the draw.
Or it might be a win to Shaun.
Well, they're scoring this second round as a full round, yeah?
Yep.
For my money, Mulligan was piecing him up a little bit there in the lead up to that incident.
No.
But that first round.
I'm hearing that the first round might be scored to Shaun.
Yeah, because he dropped Mulligan, didn't he? So therefore, they might have a round apiece. It'll only be scored 2 rounds. It depends what it'd have to be unanimous, whatever it is, or the majority. So interested to see how these scorecards turn out. More controversy than I ever like to see in a bout, but here we are. Referee Declan Larkin makes his way around to the front of the cage. Yeah, my money's on a draw. Let's see what the scorecards have to say. Unfortunate ending to the bout, but here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight was decided over 2 rounds. A draw, a round each.
And that's that. Ends as a draw, of course, yeah. Mulligan, probably the right decision. Mulligan was winning that second round. Doherty had the most impactful strike in round 1. Dropped and almost finished his opponent, so I can see where they're coming from, and it's unfortunate that it ended after 2 rounds. That's why we have 3 rounds in mixed martial arts, so that when you're scoring round by round basis, you'll most likely come out with a winner. It'll be very difficult to end up even scores. So